We've created a wine compass in O'Brien's to categorise the different styles of wine so that you can find your own style. If you enjoy rich, robust reds, then which countries, regions, grape varieties should you look for these styles of wine? The answer is more or less slightly warmer regions, so southern growing locations if you're in the northern hemisphere, or warmer locations in the southern hemisphere. The other side of the wines, apart from the growing locations, to get this level of intensity, to get this level of alcohol, to get this level of ripe fruit, the wines need to be grown in warm locations. But the other influence on this style of wine is very much a winemaker influence. How the winemaker wants to interpret the grape variety, how the winemaker wants to interpret the terroir of the region, how the winemaker wants to interpret the weather in a given year determines the wine style of this type of wine, and also how the winemaker is going to make the wine in the cellar. So there's various aspects of making this style of wine that will impact on the overall flavour profile. How long the wine is fermented for, how long the wine is macerated for, how much extraction is used to get the flavour and concentration out of the grapes, and then how is the wine aged? Was it aged in oak? How long was it aged in oak? How old was the oak? There are so many decisions that a winemaker takes over the course of winemaking for any wine style, but perhaps we see it most in the rich, robust reds. So in terms of grape varieties, be thinking about Cabernet Sauvignon, be thinking about Syrah, be thinking about Malbec, be thinking about Primitivo or Zinfandel. Think about Merlot. These grapes are all going to give good levels of tannin and good levels of ripeness, but they also have an affinity to oak aging. So think about grapes that have that oak aging affinity, which also gives this rich, robust red. In terms of countries, anywhere, Australia, New Zealand, France, Italy, Spain, US. These wines, when you find the specific grape varieties are grown all around the world, then this wine style can be got anywhere in the world. And if you know that you like this style, then experiment, try different grape varieties, try different countries. If they're called rich, robust red in the O'Brien's Wine Compass, then you will definitely get a rich, robust red wine.